Hi, Mark. This is an easy way to see what kind of notes you have available on the string and see kind of which way they go. So I'll show you how to draw this. Now, say we've got a string. That's from here all the way out, I don't know, here. We're just going to draw out all the nodes that you can have, starting from the middle node, which starts with a 2 because it's cutting the string into half. You can call this 2, 1, and 1. That's the little shorthand for this place, which is actually the very middle of the string. And somewhere else in here, we're going to find 3 of 1 and 2. I don't know, somewhere else we're going to find 4 of 1 and 3, and it's going to continue to go down here like that. So if you're looking at the whole string, this point is dividing 1/2 against 1/2. And that's the sound that we're getting. You know, from here we can say, okay, this is an octave, and this is an octave, which means this is a unison, right? And this is, I think, our high pitch. And that's 1 is our high pitch. Yep, and 2, 1 is our relatively low pitch. Yeah, or whatever, you get it. It's we go on, and this okay. So we don't need to get further into this, but we're going to show you That's funny. I'll show you right now how to find all the nodes in between these that you want, how to get them kind of quickly, how to find them in order, and how to do it from, let's say we want 9 limit. Yep. So that means we only want primes. This is kind of, less than 9 to appear at all. You might already, that might already make sense. Cool. Now this is going to give us a certain kind of 9 limit sound. 9 limit sound has perfectly tuned fifths, fourths, octaves, etc. It's got major tuned thirds, minor thirds. I guess instead of saying here perfect, we can say 3 limit, because 3 limit is included here in 9 limit. Instead of saying major tuned, we can just say 5 limit. Because, 3 limit exists inside of 9, 5 limit exists inside of 9. 5 limit applies to the major thirds, the minor thirds, all thirds, really. Sixths, You know, anything else, ninths, sevenths, major ninths, major minor sevenths, all the diatonic. 5 limit is very diatonic. You know, 5 limit, 5 limit is diatonic. There you go. 3 limit, we didn't really talk about or read it. Diatonic. 3 limit is going to be kind of fifths, and that's it, and octaves. It's not going to tune thirds in a diatonic way, I don't think. So we'll call this open. Three limit and 5 limit, just because the other ones are redundant. 2 limit is redundant. 4 limit, bug, that's redundant. 6 limit we know is redundant because we already have 3 limit. 7 limit. 7 limit is bluesy. Yes. It includes, you know, things like the major minor third, obviously sixths. It's got those natural dominant sevenths. It's got ninths that you can use. Obviously, you know, seconds. A lot of these overlap with, in terms of like the intervals that you get from. You know, so these are giving you different flavors of the same interval. It could be a third, that's 5 limit, it could be a 7 limit third, 5 limit third, it could be a 7 limit ninth, a 5 limit ninth, it could be a 7 limit minor second, and a 5th limit minor second. They all speak for the same thing, you know, but those are just variations of intervals that come from these 3 groups: 3 limit, 5 limit, 7 limit. It's fair to say that 9 limit is kind of redundant, actually. So why would we talk about it? Because I like 9 limit. I think it gives you a lot of the good building blocks. And, well, because we're going to draw this table now that I'm going to show you. That has to do with how do we compile a list of all of these places on the string that we know we can use. Okay. So we're compiling a list. We're not going to include, you know, if this is my whole length of string, we don't need to talk about every point because obviously it mirrors, but let's just get right to the point.